that in a matter of 20 minutes you can come up with something like this. I mean, bad as it is, it's still impressive that you were able to do it this quick. Oh, yeah, that's a cool logo. You promised that you would draw and we would do the talking. And when you grow up a little more, we'll let you in there with the grown-ups.
When you were creating characters, Stan, what was the process back then? I mean, because Rob and I right now, we do our own writing and our own drawing. We don't collaborate with anybody anymore. So
that's the problem, and I've been meaning to talk to you guys about.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on our Comic Shop Sunday show. I'm Megan.
I'm Jason. We're with Infinity Flux Comics out of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And we're going to show off some awesome new comics that we have added to our website this week. We're going to show you the new updates we have to our website. It's all really exciting, really cool, and we're excited to share it with you. Make sure to tag a friend, let us know that you're watching in the comments and all that good stuff. And we will get going here soon. Hello, Frag Monkey.
Yep, there he is.
We are finally recovered from Free Comic Book Day. It was amazing despite lots of obstacles such as flooding the night before in our area. We managed to overcome it and we had our most successful Free Comic Day ever. Thank you so much to everybody who came out for that. We know it's been a couple weeks now, but we're still reeling from it. So thank you so much.
Yep, here we are, Bumpkins. And the Cosmos Bears. Yep, added this week and will be added every week. I have some I'm gonna give a sneak peek on some of the ones that we're adding towards the end of the show. Okay, so all you have to do to follow along with us is just head to our website at infinityflux.net. I'll put that up right now. There we go. And here we are on infinityflux.net. So you just go to the comics tab at the front. I think Megan's going to show off the whole site here in a little bit, but yeah. I just wanted to show that. And under the collectible comics here, it brings you to the most recent ones. Look how nice that is. Do you want to take the reins, Megan?
I do. So let's see. First, I'm going to pin my own comment here. So if you would like to be added to, I send out an email every week that goes over the comic drops that we do every week. So make sure to comment here if you want me to add you to that list. I can definitely do that. So before we do that, this is new. We have updated our website. So this is just as of Free Comic Day. Our website looks very different, hopefully more user-friendly, more aesthetically pleasing to you guys. So here it is. Here's the new site. We're going to spend a few minutes going over that. So first section is comics. Then we have games here. This is all game inclusive. So video games, tabletop games, all that. Action figures and collectibles, and music and media. So all that stuff. We still have some Free Comic Day goodies. I haven't taken this away yet. So you can still get a complete bundle. If you missed out, that's still there. You can still get Andy's book. You can get that signed or remarked. And we do still have some exclusive and our chocolate available. Here is some info on our pull box and subscription details. So if you want to subscribe with us, you can check out all the perks you get there. And just some other stuff on the site. Just some show-offy things. You can grab a gift card. Check out some of our reviews. We're really excited. I got to update this recently. We've been nominated for the Spirit of Retail Eisner Award again.
Second time we've been nominated. This time, we're going to take it.
So I'm working on that.
We're going to try.
Now. So that's exciting. But anyway, let's go back up to the products here. You can also use the menu to navigate to stuff really fast if you'd like.
And Megan put the site together. So good job.
Big props to our pal Garrett, who helps us a lot with some little fixes as well. So this is where we're going to be. Hey, Kyle. This is where we're going to be for the most of it for the show. I'm losing my words here. So you can check out the new comics in this block. This is updated every single week. Every Friday, you can see the upcoming releases. These tags are still really crazy. Not my fault. I'm trying to fix it. This is where we're going to be for the show. This is collectible comics, and this stuff is updated every week. So this is new from the past site. We have it sectioned off by the era you may want to shop in. So if you're a Golden Age collector, Silver Age collector, Bronze, Modern, and we have a section for sets, so large sets. Or you can just check out your favorite character right here. We have a section for graded comics. It's not doing the thing, but anyway. Graded comics there. And then this is probably my favorite, the Grails section. So I define Grails as anything over $100. So, because that gets expensive, but just iconic stuff. So this section is full of all that. And then if you want to just see everything that's been added, just scroll down and you can go to this section. You can see all the latest editions not sectioned off. Always we have, if you spend at least $100, you get free shipping. So make sure to use that code. All right. So we're going to go over some of the stuff that has sold this week. Again, if you want to be added to my email list, I send out a little update of new stuff that's been added every week, so you can grab that.
So speaking of new things, so website is new. Free Comic Book Day is over. Many of you might have seen on social media, we're about to open up another room. It's our sort of love letter to people who love comics like us. It is the Hall of Comics. We opened it up for just one day to show off the entrance for Free Comic Book Day and got a huge response. But we're using the next month and a half, 2 months to get it completed. And that's where everybody's actually going to get their comics. We're trying to create the best room that any shop has for comics. Do you have a picture you just want to show?
All right. So some of you got to see this in person on Free Comic Day. And this is what the entrance looks like. It's going to look this way on both sides. The lights change. We're really excited about that. Get that in focus. So if you came on Free Comic Day, you got to see that preview. But this will be unveiled in the summer. We're still finishing up some things with it. It's going to be awesome.
There's a lot of work to be done on that, and we do much in-house. We have 2 people that are local that we work with, but I also do a lot of design and planning. And so for that reason, I need more time.
Yes.
So we would also like to announce that we're going to be pausing our show. Our Sunday show. We have finally sold enough books every which way that for now, because we need more time to work on projects, we're going to pause the show. However, it doesn't mean we're not putting up new books. We are going to continue to put up new books every week. And I know, Megan, you said that you may do something different coming up, but we do want to announce now, and we'll announce at the end that this is for now the last Sunday show.
Yes. Just
for now. But again, still more books all the time.
Absolutely. The books are not slowing down. In fact, now we will have more time than ever to put up more awesome stuff. So make sure to visit our website weekly. It was really awesome. I heard many of you say that you guys check it every day to see what's new. So I take that seriously. I think that's awesome. And because of that, I will be adding new things every day. So
yeah, we have so many people buying stuff throughout the week. It's just incredible. It's really, really good. But yeah, I could just see my time. I just don't have the time I need to do the big move, and I don't want to leave you hanging. So, but maybe Megan will do something. But we will keep posting. There will still be new stuff up every single week, and we'll check in and do something cool. I got a lot of major keys in my collection I'm thinking of selling, so we may do some specials just on those. But stay tuned. We're going to go over a couple new things, and then I'm going to just show like what I've priced just this week that's come in the door, just to show you guys that us buying and selling has not slowed down at all.
No.
So,
and as far as how you can drop in and say hi, you can make sure to follow us on Instagram. I plan on doing some more Instagram live stuff. I might peek my head back into Whatnot for Infinity Flux Comics on Whatnot as well. So we're going to be trying out some new things, and we will still be out there. In fact, we'll probably be in more places. So just make sure to follow us on all of our social media.
It may just have to be a solo show for a while. As much as I've enjoyed doing this, yeah, I need to cut myself more time to finish these projects. Otherwise, we're never going to get these new rooms open.
Yeah, we need to stress it is bigger and better stuff ahead while still maintaining the quality we have over the years. So thank you, Jake. It has been amazing to meet so many of you through this, but keep us with you and on Instagram, on Whatnot, on Facebook, on YouTube, because we're only going to make those things bigger. So you will not, we're not leaving you.
We're evolving and changing.
We're not leaving you.
Yep. Okay. So what do you want to show off?
Okay. So I want to show off, yes. So Landon says new rooms, more cool stuff. Absolutely.
I think we're going to have probably one of the best comic rooms like in the world. Other than the fact we don't have limitless size, the shelving that we have created from scratch, like I got to design my own comic shelving. It's just incredible. It's awesome. The entrance aside, we have other things, and can't wait to propel it forward.
And Tim says, I will still stalk Andy on their weekly show. As you should. As you should.
Yeah, that's definitely continuing. I don't know what the comic world would do without Matt and Andy.
But yeah, we're excited for the next chapter here, and it's only going to be more and better. All right, let's get our faces out of here and get the comics in here instead. So let's go to the latest editions, which is going to be a lot of grails because I did a lot of that this weekend. After Free Comic Day, we sold a lot of our big books, so I wanted to repopulate our shelves with all that. So we're going to click here and go see all of the new stuff. So you can see these filters now. This is a new thing on the site. So you can, before I was showing you guys the drop-down area, well, this is all filtered here. So you can click on whatever character you want, click however you want to filter it and check it out.
And sometimes it's artists. Like we have a J. Scott Campbell filter.
Yes,
so.
I do. All right, so I'm just going to go over a few things. Jason can chime in here and there. So I just added this week Venom Lethal Protector 1 through 6 for $75. See the grades right here and right there. This one is awesome. Who knows about this? This is the Malibu Sun 13.
Yeah.
So first appearance of Spawn, but this is the super rare green background error variant. These are so rare. Really cool to see that one.
Only time we have ever had it
Yeah, only
in
once.
the 10 years we've been in business and all the collections we bought. This is the only one we've ever got.
Mm-hmm. So tell me if you guys even knew that existed. Isn't that awesome? All right. We went and saw the new Final Destination movie last night and saw the new Fantastic Four trailer, and it was awesome. So here's the first appearance, first cameo of Galactus. So just a cool $800. First appearance of Silver Surfer as well. So
Yeah, our books have gotten better lately, which is awesome. I mean, that's what you hope as a store, as you grow, that it's just more and more great books coming through.
like I said, I added a lot to the Grail. So if you guys are not looking at this website, you are literally missing out, okay? Because here it is.
A lot of people are looking at it. A lot of these go through the week.
This is my favorite part of my job. This is a big part of my job and Jason's, is going over these big books and displaying them. And I like to think of our store as a bit of a museum. So this definitely adds to that for me. So first, Falcon, Captain America 117.
Yeah, I do a lot of buying. I do more buying than Megan does. I do a lot of the scoring and of the pricing, and then she takes it and with my notes, we'll put it up in the form that you see. So that's kind of how we teamwork it. But then sometimes I don't have time and she does it. We also have some other people who help us. But with the bigger books, I like to do it personally as much as possible.
Yeah. So let me know in the comments if you guys had to pick, which one would you get of these grails?
You really have been putting up some big books.
So well, then we have some, a little more affordable ones. So this is the first Silver Age appearance of Aquaman and Green Arrow.
2-in-1. I love the 2-in-1
Mhm.
first appearance books.
Made sure to highlight that here. So
And I think this is the second one of this that's ever come through
yeah, pretty rare.
our store, that is. We also don't send off for a lot of grading. I think many of you have watched for years and know this. It takes a long time. We've been disappointed by that a lot. So we're very much if we buy it raw, we sell it raw. And if you want to get it graded sort of thing, we never do any pressing. We never do any cleaning unless it's something really easy because we're too busy.
Yeah.
We'd rather buy, pass it on, and
If that's
let
your
other people
hobby,
do it.
then
Yep.
great. There's definitely a place for that. So this is Uncanny X-Men 129 for the X fans. First Kitty Pryde, Emma Frost.
Again,
and
2-in-1.
Hellfire Club.
3-in-1. And that's the first one. That collection, I got that from the person who had 3 of them.
So yeah, I'm just going over some stuff we've added very recently here. So we have the Cat 1 through 4.
And that was the whole series.
Yeah.
The Cat didn't last long, but
And then a big one that never lasts long in our store, Secret Wars number 8.
one of the most iconic covers of all time.
And Star Wars number 1. And of course, you can see these on the shelves of our store as well. So if you want to, so you would get X-Men, Landon, awesome. So you can also see these on our shelves if you want to come by. If you'd rather see them in person, if you're local, come see that as well.
I like that Marvel Tales Annual number 1. So, I mean, it reprints almost all the first appearances of these characters. It's a really early reprint. Of course, this one's missing the back cover, which is why it's so affordable in a 1.0. But I think it's really cool that they compiled all the first appearances in one book so long ago.
These next ones have been flying off the shelf. Joe put up we just had like a box or multiple boxes of Star Wars sets. So tons of sets from Star Wars, and we've already sold like a dozen of these different sets. So make sure to grab these because they are getting snatched up. Again, all of our prices are, we think, very affordable considering what they are. So, and our tried and true phrase, better low grade than no grade. We're going to have to make a t-shirt of that. We talked about it for ages. We also have some cool indie books that hit the site this week. So this is Futurama. We have the Simpsons crossover with Futurama.
A lot of people don't even know that crossover existed. So they actually did 2 of them. And each one was 2 issues.
I'm going to have to look into this, Garrett. I didn't know it was like cutting off so much on the previews. So I don't like that. Futurama #1. So the crossover and #1. What else has been added? So I think some of these we're getting pretty close to what we went over in our last show, but Ultimate Fallout complete 1 through 6, including the first appearance of Miles Morales in here.
Yeah, I know whoever buys this might just be buying it for that, but it came to us complete. We thought, let's keep it all together.
Mm-hmm. So again, if you are really into Fantastic Four right now, bloop, you can just check out the Fantastic Four issues that we have, and we're in Grails, so we're only seeing the priciest Fantastic Four that we have. Let's go back. I have added a decent amount of graded books this week as well.
Ted says, we're so tiny. We're down here in the corner, so tiny.
Thank you, Ted. Good to see your comment. And Frag says, if you can't afford Fantastic Four 49 in the collectible section, the facsimile. Yes, there is a facsimile. We'll go check that out after this. Very good point. Okay, added some graded books to the site this week. Let's shop there. And will it do the thing I want it to do? No. Okay. Anyway, this week I have added Wolverine #1 limited series. I take all the credit.
A 9.8. Really,
you bought these. You priced these. I'm taking all the credit, though. I added it. Hi, Scott. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And we're going over all the new goodies we've added lately and just showing off the new look of the site. So Wolverine 9.8 limited series. I mean, come on. This is cool. Wanted #32. So we got a Golden Age crime series here. This X-Men 94 signed by Chris Claremont. It's just got a small amount of restoration on it.
Big books.
But it's very discounted because of that. And then this Wolverine, if you would rather have that one, also at a 9.8. So yeah, check out all of the stuff we've added.
Yep. We're a prolific store. You can tell by the things that we're putting up these days.
You can also tell me in the comments, which button do you think you'll be clicking on more often? Gold, silver, bronze, modern? Let me know which one appeals to you most.
Our complete sets have been doing really well.
Yeah.
So, and I'll tell you something else. A lot of times we'll get a series that'll be missing a few issues, and just because it's missing a few, we'll half price it.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of those have sold well too. It's like, oh, it's the full 28 issue run, except for 2 just minor issues. Well, instead of us, hunting them down or waiting forever, we just put them up, half price it, and move it along, and pass that discount on.
All right, a couple comments saying they're going to be in the Bronze Age section more. Okay, duly noted. So yeah, we have worked really hard this is like years worth of effort in many small ways on the site now. We're still working to improve it, and we hope this shows you guys just where our store is going, that same quality, but trying to make things bigger and better. That's what we try to do here in general.
So what I brought today, I was just going to show off. I'm going to bring us back up. So here's the books that I just priced yesterday, and these all came in like within a week. So, and none of these are for sale yet, but will be up on our site probably by next week,
yeah.
some point. So here's literally just some stuff I was pricing yesterday. It's Batman 234. This is the first Silver Age appearance of Two-Face. Weird War Tales #1. How often do you see this? This is awesome Joe Kubert cover, and this is in really good shape too. We've got Batman number 235. This is, of course, the second appearance of Ra's al Ghul, very early Talia al Ghul. Here's Iron Fist 14, first Sabretooth. This walked in the door 2 days ago, first John Constantine. And then we've got this one everyone's looking for. It is Green Lantern 87, first John Stewart, which this one's really interesting. It has some of the worst spine roll I have seen in a long time. I mean, those staples are way in there. Yet it didn't really break color. Just really bad spine roll with the way it was stored, but it looks really good past that. First Wendigo and Hulk 162. Demon in a Bottle.
Oh, cool.
Daredevil number 7. This is first red suit. He was in the yellow suit up until this point. And then lastly, this is a really cool one, and I think this is this is worth a lot of money, actually. Fantastic Four number 1, but this is the Golden Record reprint from 1966.
Okay.
So they reprinted this in 1966. It came out with a record, super uncommon, and this is in really good shape. So just to show you, it's not like we're running out of stuff to sell.
Absolutely not.
It's just selling through our website every week, and I need to cut myself some time.
Well, that has been, a goal of ours for a really long time, and we're finally here. I got to share this really nice comment. Meagan pours her whole heart into the site, and that's a lot of heart. It's always growing and getting better. You would know better than anybody. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I am a person who always feels like I'm not doing enough and that I could do much more. So I thank you for saying that. Okay. Anything else? I really can't stress enough. Please go follow us on Instagram and YouTube. We will still be there. We will be there more. Make sure that you bookmark the site. I think some of y'all have like some Google alert set or something, because I'll put up some, TJ, I see you. I put up some Star Wars and it's gone. Like, what? How do you know? Some of y'all know what's going on.
Yep, the website is doing its job, and that's going to cut me the time to put my coveralls back on to help get our new areas opened up. It's been a long time coming.
Also, in the meantime, if you have any suggestions or if you see any bugs with the site, let me know, because I want to fix that. I always want to make it easier for you guys to get to places and get to what you need. And Tim says TJ's working that AI. Is that what it is? And Bumpkin says I have notifications turned on to YouTube and Instagram. Sweet. All right, guys, y'all are amazing. We have so many friends and comrades through this channel and through our store and through our brand. So we are very appreciative of all of you, and we will still be here. So we'll see you when we see you. Yeah, the big books will keep putting up, and I'm sure Meagan will do some pictures, showing them off, reminding you, hey, look at the big books that are going on up on the site now. And you can watch our progress on the various social medias that Meagan will show. Oh, we are like 6 followers away from 4,000 followers on Instagram. So please go follow us on Instagram. We're almost at 4K. So. All right. Well, so this is our 270th show. We're going to put a pin in it. We're going to pause things for now. Maybe we'll be back to doing shows in some manner at some point. It might just be Meagan for a little while, or maybe I'll be stopping in. So though we will not be back next Sunday in this format, I'm sure that Meagan will be posting something. And it has been a great wild ride that we're going to take in the new direction we're headed. Yes. All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of the weekend, and we will see all you comic collectors very soon. Yep. A great big thank you to all of you. Have a great rest of your Sunday.